Kevin Collins here with another raw file of the week edit from the Fro Knows photo.com forums. This is week 15's photo, and I'm assuming by the name of the file that Michael Savage is the original photographer. He took the photo, I didn't. This is just going to be my edits. I have seen Greg's and Jared's edits on the forum, or at least the video. I know this is probably the first file that Greg, or not Greg, but Jared has actually cropped in his life. But I agree with him. It does need to be cropped. So with all that being said, we'll just get straight into the editing and see what I can come up with. I'm going to create a virtual copy. And I'm already in the develop module, so we'll just make sure that we're editing the copy, and we are. So this was shot with a Canon 500D, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the T1 or the X. No, it's the T1, if I'm not mistaken. It may actually be the T2, but I'm thinking it's actually the T1. It's using the Plastic Fantastic, the Nifty 50. EF 50mm f1.8 version 2, shot at 1/60th of a second at f1.8 ISO 200. And the first thing that I think that I'm going to say about the picture is I think it's underexposed. Probably because it was a cloudy, overcast day. Obviously, there was some wind going because her hair is getting blown all over the place here. She's using her hand to hold it down, and these I don't know, these long weeds here in the back are getting blown by the wind. I agree with Greg that the stuff here in the background, even though they are blown out because of the f1.8 aperture, they're still a distraction, and that's another reason why I think we need to crop this picture. I also think that this picture is going to end up being black and white for me. So with that, let's just get into it. Warm the white balance up just a little bit, even though it's not really going to matter a whole lot on the black and white. We need the extra little detail there. It is underexposed, so I'm going to bump it at least one stop and see how that turns out. I'm going to touch the contrast just a little bit. I'm going to bump the blacks just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and turn our sharpening on and our lens correction on. With that, I'm going to go straight into black and white, and we're going to do some final tweaks there. Just a little bit of fill light, maybe. A little more on the contrast. Yeah, contrast isn't helping that much, actually. Maybe I need to bump the exposure back down. Yeah, let's get it. I mean, we just want it to have a good overall balance here. I'm not going to touch the clarity. We don't need the noise reduction. So I'm going to go on and do the crop. Take it from this side. Whoops, that's too much. And I may even bring it from this side too. Yeah. And finally, I think a vignette here will help as well. Just to soften the edges. A little less fill light. Yeah, right there. I think I'm done with it. So with all those changes, I think it's a nice photograph. Do the before and the after here. It was underexposed, and I think that this image just called out for black and white, and I think we came up with some pretty good results. So I want to thank the original photographer, Michael Savage, for submitting his photo to the forums. And I want to thank Greg and Jared for putting this weekly challenge together. And I'm looking forward to doing all those that come in the future. So until we get to another one, this is Kevin Collins. We'll see you.